This video is designed to help a cable provision engineer on a lead-to-cache job. This diagram shows a typical dig duct build which terminates at the customer's curtilage. The details are described in an ISIS document referenced at the end of the video, but the video will cover the main installation tasks from cabling to the property, encountering Toby boxes and marker plates, buried duct at the curtilage, routing cables off and on ground and shallow around the garden to the customer's CSP. You might encounter at the joint box CBT a micro duct feed or a classic duct feed. In the early days of the trial, a small Toby box was used to mark the position of a buried duct. Now, one of these two marker plates is used. If the Toby box at the curtilage has no cable, duct or microduct feed into it, it indicates that it's buried. So come about a foot away from the Toby box inside the garden, utilising all cable avoidance tools and dig prints prior to this. A capped duct or microduct should be easily accessible under the pin curve from the customer's garden. There will be no need to dig in the footbar. Once you've found it, remove the end cap. If duct 56 has been used, please modify the end cap, which is duct seal 16E. Once modified, check there's no sharp edges and confirm that the microduct fits. Then begin pulling the rope to reveal the cable to go through the end cap and the microduct. Feed the cable through the modified end cap, ensuring the end cap is tight on the duct, and feed the cable through the microduct. To secure the microduct into the end cap, please use amalgamated tape. If you encounter a microduct, you can remove the end cap by taking out the green insert. You can add a connector to continue the microduct or bring to the surface. If you continue the microduct through the garden, it has to be at a depth of 100mm. On top of the standard soft digs, you may encounter gravel, slabs, block paving, pressed concrete, and bushes and shrubbery, for which there are alternate tools. If you encounter gravel, bushes, or shrubbery, with agreement from the customer, you can shallow bury. The microduct offers extra protection, but the cable can be pushed straight into the black conduit. If you encounter a small duct-fed Toby box at an obstacle like a wall, please remove the insert to continue routing. Please drill through the roof of a medium Toby box. Then drill through the wall at an appropriate height to continue routing through the customer's garden. Once you've successfully drilled through, pull the cable through. Back at the Toby box, we must now fit a connector bend 4, which is available also in a modified version. We must now mark to position the connector bend 4, drilling for the screws before securing the cable for covering. If you are bringing a buried microduct to surface, please only extend the microduct to the obstacle and then have the cable come out. If the cable will be routed around a customer's garden on an obstacle, please ensure correct size cleats, spacing and tools are used. You may also have to route along a customer's wall, wooden fence, vertically and horizontally. Here is an example of what to do if you come across a metal railing fence. Use zip ties as opposed to cleats. When the microduct reaches the customer's property, you can use a bend control to keep the 90-degree bend and avoid kinks in the cable. This is the process for securing an end cap to a microduct before entering the customer's CSP. These are examples of the end product you're likely to see. If you come across block paving, there is a new tool available, the block lifter, which can be used to remove these blocks. Start by identifying a good block to begin with. This will have wider joints with the ability to slip the block lifter in. Once the first one's removed, the second one will be easier. Only removing blocks relevant to the route being utilised. When applying the roadway tape, firstly ensure the area is clear of debris and moisture using a gas lance and a broom. Following the process in the ISIS document, you can then measure the area slightly wider than would be necessary, decant the primer and apply completely to the area. Leave between 5 and 10 minutes until it's tacky to the touch. You can then apply the cable in between the tape. Beginning at one end, you can then apply the tape to the surface, tamping down firstly down each edge and then through the centre, being careful so as not to damage the fibre, making sure that the edges are completely sealed to the surface.